Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Today is October 11th, and Bitcoin is pushing 5,000. Who would have thought, right? But as you guys know, essentially in doing so, it has sucked up money from the rest of the market, and the altcoins have been struggling and are in a correction. How do we profit? How do we survive? How do we thrive and come out on top like a boss? If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day somebody can profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, you guys, we are going to jump straight into our chat to see who we got rocking out live on the air with us and who's going to win some cash money. So let's see right now. The question of the day was, for our 100-day challenge, we have this portfolio right there. And on this portfolio, we're looking to make some moves today, you guys. That's why I wanted to do this video. We sell in the green and we buy in the red. And so today we go do a little bit of both. So the question of the day is, what coin on this list that we have, what coin should we sell and what coin should we buy? So let's see. I see some pretty good answers, but I just want to make sure. All right. All right. My man Clement says, with headlines like Bitcoin Cash getting crushed, it's probably good to do the opposite and buy. You might be right. You might be right. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I like this right here. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me check out one of them real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to my man Daniel Gomes, who said, buy, pay, sell Mona like a boss. Here we go. That's what we gonna do. That's gonna be one of the moves we make. So congratulations, my man Daniel. What I'm gonna do right now is copy and paste your name and throw it up in our Facebook group. Let's do that real quick for the people. Facebook.com. Groups BK Crypto Trader is called the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Check it out. It's got 12,000 of my best friends, you guys. We come together 7 days a week to get paid, right? And that's what we do. We profit together. We eat together. You know, we learn together. And it's really, really, really a vibrant community. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share this link on our Facebook group, because I always forget to do it. And people on the Facebook page say, BK, you ain't let us know you was live on the air. So that's my bad, my bad. And then the people in the chat don't never say, hey, BK, you know you live on the air. Let the Facebook group know. But that's cool. We'll work with it. And what do I need? It's right here. So there we go, you guys. The Facebook group, again, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. As you can see, we have 12,000 members, about 200 waiting in line just to come inside. It's a really, really, really amazing community, really vibrant community. So my man, Daniel owns. Do me a favor, like that picture, comment on it, send me your Bitcoin wallet, and I'll send you a couple bucks BTC as a token of my appreciation. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a valued community member. And thank you for giving us a little bit of insight on what we should do with our portfolio. Now let's get to the money. So here we go, you guys. We are going to look at our portfolio. And again, the link to this portfolio is for our 100-day challenge. You see, altogether, we're not doing that great. We're down about 30%. But truth be told, we should have got rid of half these coins 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that's honestly, that's my mistake on that. A lot of these coins we should have never held to drive us as low as they have. A lot of these coins we called the bottom, we picked it. You know, Mona was one, ADX was one, Neo was one. You know, so but a few of these coins we let get the best of us, and honestly, that's you know, that's a rookie mistake. That's my mistake. I take the heat for that one. But what we're looking today to do is consolidate our risk and maximize our potential. You understand? So it's two sides to trading. There's risk and there's profit. And it's not even profit, it's potential to be profitable, right? There's risk and there's like likelihood or expectancy, we'll say expectancy, right? So when we were early on, put it this way, the first week, we bought a lot of garbage coins, which had a lot of risk in them, but a lot of potential, right? And ultimately, it was those coins that ended up costing us because the risk and the potential both didn't happen, right? But then later on, we tightened our belt down. We said, okay, BK, you know, it's time to get serious. Let's get these power coins back in here. You know, let's get some Neo in here. Let's get some 8X in here. Let's get some Ethereum in here, even though ETH is down. We bought it a little bit too early, but that's all right. You know, let's get some pivots under the belt. So one of the things we're going to do today, given that the market is on a 1 or 2 day spike, right? And this is how we do it right here. We just go to BTC, change 24 hours, right? And right away, if we just go to market cap, the top 10 coins, you know, top 10, top 20 coins, everything is green. This is when we want to sell. We sell in the green and we buy in the red. So we know that it's, you know, a good day to sell when you click on the first page of CoinMarketCap and, you know, 90% of everything is in the green. It's hard to go wrong, right? So given that's the situation, that's what we're going to look to do, is consolidate our risk. And the coins that we are going to sell are the worst performing coins, but the ones that have the biggest bounce today. So essentially, we'll be able to wipe off a lot of this negative downturn, you know, in 1 day's worth of trading, right? And again, I don't want to go through the chart of every single coin, but if we would have actually followed the boss method, we would have sold half of these coins a long time ago. But being that this was a trading challenge and I wanted to take a lot of risk early on, you know, we learned our lesson, right? So one of the biggest coins that we are going to sell are the ones that's hurting us the most. This is going to be Golem, GNT, Storage, STORJ, and Coin. We're going to cut the bottom 3 off today. And I know some people might say storage isn't up that much, but it's still so far underwater. When you look at the chart, it's broken right now. And so essentially we're going to have to wait, and time is money, right? So we're going to wipe these 3 off the books today. I am writing this down as we speak so that this thing will be updated, right? Storage, Golem, and Coin, right? And again, there is likelihood. No, one person in the chat just asked, am I selling at the bottom? No, I'm not selling at the bottom, because we just made 16% over the last 24 hours just by having it. So I'm actually selling at the top, given that this will not be turning around anytime soon, right? Bitcoin, and that's the other thing you have to think about, you guys. And that's something else that I wanted to pull up on this chart. This is my account on TradingView. Please go on. If you want some, charts, follow me. I post a chart almost every day. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go back in time to a chart I posted in September. It was Wake Up Dorothy, Bitcoin is not going to 6,200. I made a whole video about this one chart, right? And this is the triangle I drew. I said, if Bitcoin's going to go to 6,200, this is what we need to do. Bam, bam, bam. I thought we were going to go down here. It didn't happen, you know, but even when I'm wrong, bam, I'm still pretty much right. You understand? So Bitcoin is pushing this triangle on a path, what looks like it may be to 6,200. This thing could very well fake us out, you know, and fall off the side of the cliff. But for now, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and say, you know, if I had to bet on which event would more likely happen, I would say that one over that one, right? Especially since I nailed it, you know, on all levels of the Fibonacci. And that was just a freestyle too. That was a freehand freestyle on a Fibonacci. Holla at your boy, right? So with Bitcoin going up, we know that the alts are going down, right? This is why when I opened this whole slide up right there, I showed you two of the biggest coins in the game, Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum, both hanging out at $300. Ain't no way with multiple billions of dollars outside of Bitcoin that those two coins are only worth $300, right? No way possible whatsoever, ever. But that's what the market says right now. So given that information, we're going to leverage a one-day bounce to get out of the worst performing coins on our portfolio, which just so happen to be the best performing coins of today, right? So it's a win-win situation. We're gonna assume that Bitcoin is going up, the alts are gonna continue to go down. So let's sell in the green and cut the fat, right? If it ain't paying, it ain't staying. And right now, Golem ain't paying, Storage ain't staying, and Coin ain't paying, right? Voxels is next up on the list, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, right? Because it actually just had a big little spike this week. So those are the three coins that we're selling. That's the rationality behind it. And that in turn will give us about, you know, 0.015 maybe, 0.015 to go put on the market somewhere else. In addition to that, so let's write that down. So we sell those, we get 0.015, right? 0.015. And also we're going to sell Mona at the top, right? So we're going to jump out of Mona because Mona is swinging. And this is what I wanted to show you guys with Mona. We're going to start trading Mona, right? We go pimp Mona out. We go put her on the corner, say, put on your best pair of heels, put on some red lipstick and go work. We'll see you next week, right? So here we go. Let's pull up Mona real quick. So that's a 343 on Mona. And if I look inside this thing, wow, what's going to happen, what I believe is going to happen is that green is way too far from that orange, right? Little brother is about to get yelled at for straying too far from home. So what's going to happen is little brother is going to have to come back down. Let's turn on the 21 real quick. Little brother is going to have to come back down inside the 21. And when that happens, he's going to have to go inside the house and take a nap for a little bit. Granddad is going to come up, right? Probably do something like that. And then once little brother gets approval again, he'll be able to go up. But that won't be probably for another week or so. And in the meantime, we'll have our money somewhere else. So we're about to flip Mona, meaning we're going to sell it high, buy it back low, because long term in the cycle it's in right now, this is a solid coin. But I did this trading challenge not to show you guys how to buy and hold. We're going to start flipping these coins just like we did with Neo, selling it at 60 and buying it back at 53. We're going to do the same thing with Mona right now. It's not natural for the 7 to be that high above the 77. We do have long-term momentum given that the 77 is above the 231, but the green does need to come back inside the 21. And once that happened, this thing would have fulfilled almost like a little double pump pattern and consolidation. And that's a normal, healthy growth. So what we're doing is we're calling the top of that second little pump, saying, okay, the green needs to come back down for a little bit. Where do we expect that to happen? Right here around 15,000. And that's where we will look to buy it back at. So we are selling right now at whatever price it's at. What is it? 21? Are those candles? Oh my goodness. Yes, we're definitely selling this. Yeah, 22,000. That's crazy. I didn't even know that candle was that high. I'm just looking off this stuff. Yeah, we're definitely selling this, you guys. This stuff, this is gone, right? If you got it, sell it. Jump out because the alts are about to go down and this thing is about to crash face first into the ground, right? So 22,000, 21K, we're selling Mona at. Right? And we're going to look to buy it back under 15. That's going to give us just on the sell and the buy, that'll give us a gain of almost 50% in Mona in about a week and a half, right? In addition to that, so now we got about 0.03 Bitcoin, right? Because we essentially doubled up on Mona because we bought it at 12, we bought it back here, and we're selling it up there. That's a solid double up, right? Because we bought it at like 12.8. And if we sell it up there, okay, 60%, 70%, that's not bad. Almost 100% gain. So you should have about 0.03 from that entire operation. And what do we want to get with 0.03? Now, let's look at this chart. We can play this one or two ways. We can go for our best performing coins. And this is why I said we sell in the green and buy in the red, right? One of the things I want to do is supplement our best players, right? This is like in the off season, you listen to the NFL draft and you hear good teams going out and picking up a really good player. Cleveland goes and gets Dwayne Wade. So let's go find us D Wade right now so we can win another championship. Where do I think D Wade is sleeping at? I don't think he's right there. Even though that's a good coin for the next month, it's not a good coin right now because it's hot. It's on a one-day hot streak. I think D Wade might be sleeping right there. Right? I think D Wade might be sleeping right there. Let's check the chart. ARDR. And this is real deal trading people. If you appreciate this kind of content, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. This is my money on the table right now that we are literally trading and growing together. Just to show you guys that you can be comfortable, swing trading cryptocurrencies on a daily, right? So if you appreciate that, hit that thumbs up button because we're growing it together. Ardor is pretty good. It already bounced once. OMG looks like this too. This is what Mona needs to do right now. Remember what I said? But the only difference from Mona is it spiked right there, but it's still, that green needs to come inside the house, right? So actually, this is where we will be buying Mona back next week, but we can buy Ardor back right now in this part of the cycle. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we are underwater. We bounced once, but I know that this market is going to be putting downward pressure on the alts, which may in turn drop us down to that white line. So I'm going to hold off on this one right now, only because I expect there to be a massive sell-off in the market, and that in turn will lower this price. And I think we can get it at a much better rate down there somewhere, right? And that doesn't look like a lot, but when you swing trading, it actually is. We're gonna put a buy-in at the bottom of that candle, and that'll actually give us another 15%. Remember, I told you guys, you make your money on the buy. So what we will do right now, what I'll show you how to do on our next call, is this is going to be a limit buy order at 37.50 Satoshis. And we'll do that in our next video. It won't get there, you know, for a couple days, but that's going to be where we expect to buy our door at, right? But in the meantime, we could go put our money somewhere else. So let's check out the next one, which is Shaquille O'Neal of the East. I'm just writing all this down so I remember to execute it. Limit by 37.50. Here we go. This actually looks a little bit better, believe it or not. And the reason I say that is because while 343, huh? None of this stuff looks good. That doesn't look that great either. Hold on. All right, I guess that's not bad given that situation. It's not great, but it may be the best that we can do right now. Yeah, okay. That looks a lot better, actually. Cool. Yeah, so we'll buy some NEO right now. And the reason this one's better than a lot of the other ones, again, this is not the best situation you want to be buying in. But I think given all the other coins, it should put us in a better situation. NEO is one of the strongest coins on the market, point blank, period, right? And if we can buy this thing, what is this? At a 50% discount, we need to be able to do that 7 days a week, right? So I say this is a good chance, and especially since we just bought it back at 53, we bought it back, which is basically right there, right? So all we're doing, and you can see our strategy now, and this is even more of a reason why we should buy it, is we're increasing our position at the bottom, the relative bottom. And if this thing drops back down there, guess what we gonna do? Probably buy it again. You understand? Because this thing isn't going any lower than 0.005, right? So all we're doing is we're gonna increase about half our position in NEO, you know, at the local minimum, right? So there you go. We're gonna increase NEO. And is that what the one guy said? Sell Mona, buy NEO? Isn't that what our winner said? Oh, buy pay, sell Mona. Okay, so we'll do a half order on NEO, and let's check out pay. It's not bad. What I do like about pay down here is that we have local support all the way from back there. A lot of people don't realize, but a lot of times that top right there, that little peak gives you support on the fall, right? In addition to that, we have a big area of consolidation right before that wave happened right there. And that would essentially be a 100% reset. A lot of times it doesn't get that low. Pivx did this right before it broke out, where it broke to that, you know, long-term support, and then it shot back up, you know, out of the money zone. So pay is not bad down here either. And plus pay is making money right now. Like, you got to go where the money at, right? And this is where I said pay would be a buy anyway, given the chart. Now, granted, we're buying it at a high. I don't necessarily like that, because just naturally, I think it would swing down a little bit over this next day or so. So for now, we will put a limit on pay too, because I think this thing is going to drop back down at least to right here. And that'll be 42,000. So we'll put a limit buy right there on pay. We're buying NEO right now, and we got 2 limit buys, one on pay and one on Ardor. And that's good for right now. I don't want to do too much more. $42, right? And then tomorrow, what we'll do is I'll go in on Bittrex and show you how to put the limit buys in, because the market will be down tomorrow. You know, you don't get both sides of it to where Bitcoin is going to all-time highs and the alts are up 20, 30%. All that means is this little bit of money that flowed into the alts is probably going to get pushed right into Bitcoin. Or if Bitcoin pulls back, then we'll see a little bit of a spike on these alts. Either way, we'll be set up okay, right? But more than likely, a lot of these coins swing. So when it goes up like that, like this is a 343, when you get like 7 green candles in a row, more than likely you're going to get 2 or 3 going the other way before you're able to continue up, right? We're still under our buy zone. I think that's going to be the best buy area, given the risk and the reward, but we're still a few days out of our complete cycle. So I think we can get it down here just to be a little bit stronger going up into the next part of the cycle. Nexus is good. One of the people in the chat asked, what about Nexus? It's broken. I love the concept. I'm going to be throwing some money in on it just as, you know, because I like it. But I'm not throwing money in on it looking for it to break out, you know, and go back up here somewhere. You know, this thing is broken. It's going to be broken for a while. It lost a lot of money, you know, down in here. So probably one of their investors, somebody pulled the plug a while ago. So we're going to need them to come back in the market before we ever have a chance, you know, to be solid. So hopefully that can happen somewhere around there. Not around there. Probably around there, right? But Nexus is struggling right now. But I love what they're talking about doing though. I'm gonna reach out to them to see if I could do an interview with them. So there you go, you guys. Those are the trades for today. Just to review, let's see here. I have my sheet of paper. We got we're selling Mona at 21,000, which is crazy considering that we bought it at 12.8. We're selling Mona for a big gain. We're putting the limit buy in at Ardor on at 37.50 Satoshis, and we're putting the limit buy at Pay down at 43,000. And we're gonna spend half of the money we got right now and buy NEO, right? And the price we're getting NEO at, let's just write that down. This is what we'll start doing. I'll probably start doing 1 or 2 of these videos at least a week just to walk through and update our portfolio in real time. The price we're getting NEO at a good price. Wow. 0061. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is one of the strongest coins in the market. So there you go. We sold Strat a while ago. We don't have Strat anymore. That's it, you guys. That's all I got time for. I got to jump on a one-on-one call. I'm about 20 minutes late for. So again, make sure you subscribe. We will be doing a lot more of these updates. I took a few days off really just because the market was in such a downturn. It wasn't too much we could do. But now that we're starting to get some cycles in it, I think it's good to jump back in, make a few moves, and just plan for the future. So there you go, you guys. I hope this was enjoyable. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's jump into our chat for our global shout out. So let the people know what country you're from. We got about 150, 160 people live on the air rocking out with the boss right now. So yeah, make sure you jump in the chat. We're going to go over to our website, you guys, bossofbitcoin.com. We do have a couple products available for your purchase. And the first one of those is the profit package. Again, this is the list of the movers, the shakers, and the money makers in the market. It's up probably 2,000 or 3,000% since I put it out using the boss method. And it's the big coins, you guys. We actually just bought one of the coins on that list today. Not going to tell you which one, but it's on there, right? And that coin is going to do some damage in the market, right? So the profit package is a really, really great list. I spent about 2 or 3 months putting it together. It's a long-term list, and using the boss method, jump in, jump out, you know, we just move that money right around the circle, right? So when number 10 is cooling off, you know, number 4 is picking up, right? When number 4 is cooling off, number 8 is about to pick up. Number 8 is up about 10% today. We just saw in the charts, right? And number 1, again, has the key to the city. You know, we watch number 1 with our diligence to understand what's going to happen in this market. Number 1 is at 12 and number 6 is at 6. And that's for a reason, because they balance each other out. But between the two of them, you can understand 90% of the information that's being passed in this market, right? Next up on deck, we got the Dream Team. And J. Cole said it best. He started with $1 in a dream. So if you got $1 in a dream, then you got a coin on this list and a seat at the table to put your cards down face up and win some money. So here we go, the Dream Team, man. This is the next generation of coins, 2, 3, 4 generations out. Number 1, they don't even know what it's going to do yet, but it's talking about doing something crazy. So it's on this list. Number 2 is like the digital super highway economy of China 3.0. Right. And speaking of China, we got number 6 and number 7. That's like the Batman and Robin, you know, for the next generation of finance. So you can see on this list, you guys, and number 9, we actually just talked about on this call, which will be doing some amazing fintech technology, blockchain, you know, really, really amazing things that they have built into number 9. I'm really excited about it. So the Dream Team is like the 2nd, 3rd generation coins that just came out this year. And because they're relatively new, a lot of people don't know about them yet. So this is a chance, especially days like today when coins are beat down, you know, 70% in 2 weeks. You can really jump in. Like I'm putting in a few $1,000s on this list alone this week, today, point blank period, Dream Team coins only. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Throw some G's on it, come back like a boss. So here we go. Last up, we got the one-on-one meeting with the boss. If you wanted to get some FaceTime with your boy, you can do it right here. We go to bossofbitcoin.com. You pay the $25. The rest of the details are in the description, and that will take you to this website right here, where then you're able to pick what time you want it, whichever time worked best for you. So say you wanted to do something, you know, Sunday afternoon. We don't got the afternoon, but the morning service is still available. 10 a.m. Bam! Click that button. Now we got some FaceTime, and now I'm working to make you money, right? That's my favorite part of the day. And Brian, I do apologize. You know, things got a little carried away on these charts. You know, he probably watching this video like, BK, we supposed to be meeting right now. I know. I'm sorry. So there you go, guys. That's how that works. 3 options. 1 more is going to be coming out pretty soon. Look out for it. That's going to be really, really, really exciting. And let's jump over to our people. Let's see who we got rocking out with the boss right now. Who said believe land? Big Brian holding it down for the 216. Shout out to the land. Let's jump up here. Colorado Springs is big in the building. London, across the pond. Ireland, UK, Orlando, Belgium, Romania. 2 times what's going on. Miami Beach, shout out to the 305. Venezuela. My people down south of the equator. Jerk Money is in the building with Big Dude Lion. Right? Bulgaria, Canada, 2 times. What's up? Missouri, France, the moon. Everybody, we got Martians tuning in right now. Jersey, baby. Manchester, UK, Utah, Wales. One more. Let's do it one more. The Netherlands, Lawrenceville, Kansas, heart of the US. Big Brady holding it down for the heartland. And Crypto Junkie said he on Pluto. I can't even do it. I can't top it. I ain't got nothing else. I'm out. I got to get to my one-on-one. 40 minutes late. That being said, you guys, it's that time of the day. Signing out, this the boats. Yo, boy BK, no matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay and California, good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate your time. We have 13,000 subscribers, guys. Hit that like button. It helps everybody see this video, right? I took a lot of time to, walk us through how to trade, how to read into the charts, and how to propel yourself for long-term success in the markets. So hit that like button and click that bell right up under it so you get the notifications and you come back on live on the air, win some money like a boss. Hit that bell, click that bell. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.